right, Friday recap. No trades today. Um, PM might clean up a little bit, so we'll see. I might take something, but I would say 90% chance I'm not taking anything. Um, so going into the day, we were Asia and London just accumulated. So basically I wasn't sure where we're gonna go. We had lows right here, and we had, that those stack lows from yesterday. And up we had, high, 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 and then on the hourly, just these highs all together. And it seems, I don't know where we're going, so I marked out both of them, and turns out we wanted longs. So holy fuck, why are we not switching? Um, basically, yeah, it was just bad price action today. There's really nothing to say. So right off of market open. We had 10 a.m. news, by the way, so watching out for that too. Let's see here. Yeah, so 9:30 opens here. We sweep out a high, we displace above it. And so I'm expecting this range to hold probably. We displace like after this candle, bro, like if we don't get an instant flip, not taking that. We respect this and then we distribute again down further. This was into like a 15-minute gap, and honestly, it wasn't the worst trade if you trade like mechanically, because what we did was we had a 5 minute or 15 minute right there. We had an SMT down here. We inverse this with an order block. Like this would be a perfect setup if like price action was cleaner. SMT at a low inside of our value gap, inverse with an order block. Decent V shape. Uh, but yeah, also it was like 5 minutes before news, and it was just like we kind of started chopping a little bit, and we displayed through all that, so like kind of wanted to see some sort of equal displacement or something. 10 a.m. news comes out right here, and we we basically have data high, data lows, right? Um, let's see. Yeah, and so we keep chopping around. We need to get through this gap. And as soon as we get through this gap, these highs are probably good. We get a close right here. Now, you can take this if you're targeting up here, your stops have to be at least right there. That's perfectly fine. I didn't take this. Looking back on it, I probably should have, like, under normal conditions, like if we're actually trending, this would be probably be a good trade as long as you go break even at those highs. The only thing is, yeah, you would have gotten instantly break even. Um, but yeah, no, that's good displacement. I would say even if we're like so close to the highs and it's like bad risk reward right here, just go break even at the highs just in case we do just not retrace, and we just go energetically because it's a quick TP. That high is getting taken, so all I have to do is just go break even. And I don't know, if you're in the right type of marking conditions, it's a good trade. And then we inverse this after sweeping that. We have an SMT at those highs. A lot of SMTs today, actually. Inverse that. That's a good reversal pattern. And then we tap deep down into here, which was like I want to say a 30-minute gap, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. So we tap into a 30-minute gap. And like after this, like I thought we were going lower, to be honest. Um, Yeah, so we yes, we did get a good flip right here, but we tapped into a 5 minute gap. There was a 5 minute gap right here, 5 minute gap up here. And this candle, this 10:30 candle was inverse. It looked like it was going to inverse with good displacement. If we got this flip, like this candle close where this wick is, I would have definitely entered that because we had those stacked lows down here. Like look at all those lows, like just perfectly stacked right here. So there's a lot of liquidity there. If we inverse that, I think we would have gone lower, but we didn't. We tapped to that 30-minute. We did this didn't work out, right? So I'm kind of expecting this to go to these highs at some point. We chop around. I'm off, no volume. We know we're gonna go higher, but it's just a matter of when. Uh, Now we get this, right? Um, did ES sweep this? ES did. Okay, so we put in an SMT right here, and then, but like, nah, like again, like look at how long it takes us to inverse these gaps. I'm not taking that. Um, and yeah, just slowly, very slowly going up. It's just like, like if you took this inverse right here, and this is your target, right? You get in at 11:20, and it takes over 30 minutes to actually hit your TP. Like, bro, I don't want to be taking that, like if we had this candle and we're trending, it could literally go there the next candle. Or probably like being realistic, we're actually trending 2 to 3 candles or something, 2 to 3 minutes, not 30 minutes. And it's just something that like you just don't need to put risk on the table for. Um So then this right here, this wasn't so bad. We swept this, we came back down, we got a little bit of like a buy model type of thing, right? We're inside a 15-minute gap, and basically what I want to see here is, a displacement above a high. So we finally get that right here. We retrace and we inverse right there. Again, there's no volume in this shit, so like not taking this, but like for an eval trade or something that I want to hold for a while, inversing this gap is and stops at this low is a pretty good trade in my opinion. And if we sweep this high, we're probably going to go higher. So, if I risked what is it, like probably like 800, I would have passed the account on that. And then there was this, right? So we I just saw this now. We displaced above this high. Actually, never mind. I don't like it anymore. Um just because ES swept out this level right here. This is a liquidity point inside, it's an internal high, so a swing high inside of a 15-minute for value gap at least. If that didn't happen, if we didn't get that, if we stopped like down here or something, this retrace into this leg and then the inverse out of it, that looks super clean. Um and yeah, like just a clean 1-to-1 right there. Um Now if we displace above these highs, right? This high should be like super clean. That is the only thing I would target, or if I'm gonna be trading again, which still might enter. It doesn't really look that bad to me. But I'm just gonna need to see something like this, 5-minute displacement, a retracement. We didn't retrace into a 5-minute, but a nice 3-minute tap, displacement, inversing a gap. Like that is perfect. It looks even better on ES actually, because look at that V shape right there. Um, but yeah, and we might get it right now. So I'm gonna watch this while I'm watching my TV shit, and yeah. And if I take it, I guess I'll like go over it or something. I'll do like a quick like 1-minute video. But like it's gonna be this trade. If we don't get this, I'm not taking shit. So yeah.